Once upon a time in a village, there lived a family consisting of father, mother, and a teenage girl named Bawang Putih. They are a happy family. Bawang Putih's father was a very rich conglomerate. They lived in harmony and peace. But one day, Bawang Putih's mother was seriously ill and finally died. Bawang Putih is very grieving as well as her father.
Dad, why did Mom leave us so quickly?
This is her destiny, my daughter.
Yeah, but why so fast, Dad? Who am I with if there's no mother in my life?
It's okay, sweetheart. You still have a father who will always love you.
In that village lived a widow who had a teenage daughter named Bawang Merah. Since Mrs. Bawang Putih died, Bawang Merah's mother often visited Bawang Putih's house. She often brings food and helps Bawang Putih to clean the house, or just accompany Bawang Putih and her father to talk.
Bawang Putih, here's some food for you and your father.
Oh, thank you, Ma'am.
Yes, you're welcome. I go home first.
Alright. Please send greetings to Bawang Merah.
Yes, of course.
In the end, Bawang Putih's father thought that it might be better if he just married Bawang Merah's mother. With the consideration of Bawang Putih, her father married the Bawang Merah's mother.
Putih, do you agree if I married to Bawang Merah's mom?
Yes, I agree, Dad. I think Bawang Merah's mother is so kind to us, right?
Alright then, how about you, Bawang Merah?
I agree. Right, Mom?
Yes.
Initially, the stepmother and Bawang Merah were very kind to Bawang Putih. But over time, their true nature began to appear. They often scold Bawang Putih and often give her hard work when her father is going to the office. Of course, Bawang Putih's father didn't know because Bawang Putih never told him about it.
Putih, you have to mop, wash dishes, and all the housework. You have to finish it.
Alright, Mom.
Putih, you have to clean my messy room. Okay?
Yes, sister.
One day, Bawang Putih's father fell ill and then died.
Putih, it seems like my body is not strong anymore. Because of this that has almost through my body.
Please, Dad, don't leave me.
If I go soon, take care of myself.
Yes, Dad, I will take care of myself. Dad, please.
I left Putih with you, okay?
Yes, of course.
Dad, please. Dad, please.
Since then, Bawang Merah and her mother have become increasingly powerful and act brutally against Bawang Putih, who almost never rests.
Bawang Putih, you have to wake up before dawn to prepare breakfast for me and Bawang Merah. And then you have to water the garden and wash the clothes. Don't wash it in the bathroom. Do it in the river. And then you have to iron and tidying up the house. Got it?
Yes, Mom. I got it.
But despite being treated badly, Bawang Putih always does her job happily because she hopes that one day her stepmother will love her like her own biological child. That morning, as usual, Bawang Putih broke a basket filled with clothes to be washed in the river. She walked along the path at the edge of the small forest that she usually walked. It was very sunny day. Bawang Putih immediately washed all dirty clothes under it. To focus, Bawang Putih didn't know that one of her stepmother's clothes was drifting away. Unfortunately, the clothes that were washed away were his stepmother's favorite clothes. When she realized that, Bawang Putih tried to go down the river to find it.
I have to find the clothes because it's my favorite clothes.
But Bawang Putih couldn't find it. In despair, she returned home and told her mother.
Mom, I'm sorry. Your clothes drifted away when I was washing.
What? You sloppy! I don't wanna hear any reason. You just have to find that. Don't you dare go home if you haven't found it yet. Understand?
Bawang Putih was forced to obey the order of her stepmother. She immediately followed the river to the place where she was earlier. Sun began to rise, but Bawang Putih had not found her mother's clothes. She kept her eyes carefully, examined every time the roads brought her into the river. Who knew her mother's clothes were stuck there?
After the sun was laying west, Bawang Putih saw an auntie who was about to go to the market. Then she asked her where the clothes were. The aunt told her to go to the huts on the riverbank. Who knows where the huts inhabitants know where the clothes are? Long walking and it was getting dark, Bawang Putih began to despair. Soon the night will come. From a distance, there was a lamplight coming from a hut on the riverbank.
Is that the hut that Aunt said earlier?
Bawang Putih immediately approached the house and knocked.
Excuse me,
Who are you?
my name is Bawang Putih. I was looking for my mother's clothes that were washed away, and now it's too late. Can I stay here tonight?
Oh, I remember the clothes. The clothes were stuck. These were stuck in front of my house. Too bad. I like the dress. But it's okay. I will return back to you. But you have to accompany me for 1 week. Because I haven't talked to anyone for a long time. How? Alright.
For a week, Bawang Putih lived with the grandmother. Every day, Bawang Putih helps with grandmother's homework. Of course, grandmother was happy. Until finally it was already a week. Grandmother called Bawang Putih.
Bawang Putih! Bawang Putih! Oh, here you go. Because you have been living here for 1 week. And because I'm happy to see that you are so kind, so intelligent, and devoted girl. So, according to my promise before, I will turn back your clothes. Oh, wait a minute. Here you go. This is the clothes that you said before. Oh, one thing. You can choose one of these pumpkins as a gift.
No, Grandma.
Just choose it. It's okay. Just choose it.
Alright, I will choose the small one. Okay, Grandma?
Why you choose the small one?
I'm afraid I can bring a big one, Grandma.
Alright, it's okay. Here. This is the pumpkins. Take it home.
At home, Bawang Putih handed over the red clothes belonging to her stepmother.
Mom, this is the clothes.
Hey, dress. What do you bring then?
Yes, what have you got here, Putih?
This is a pumpkin, Mom.
Here's the pumpkin.
Merah, don't!
Where do you get these coat and jeans from?
Yes, where?
I got this pumpkin from...
From
At
where?
the time, I was looking for mother's clothes, but because it was late night, I stayed at grandmother's house by the river. She promised that he would give back the clothes if I accompany her. After a week, he gave me this pumpkin as a gift.
After hearing the story from Bawang Putih, Bawang Merah was planning to do the same thing, but this time, Bawang Merah will do it.
Merah, you have to do what that damn child does.
Alright, mother.
Then, tomorrow morning, you have to go to the
Yes,
river.
ma'am. Yes.
The next day, Bawang Merah carried her clothes into the river, after which she arrived at the grandmother's house.
Grandma, do you know where the clothes that were earlier?
Oh, yes, I know the clothes. But you have to stay here for 1 week.
Alright,
How?
no problem for me.
During that week, Bawang Merah always lazy. If anything is done, the results will not be good because it is done carelessly. Finally, after a week, the grandmother allowed the shells to go home.
Shouldn't you give me a pumpkin as a gift
Oh,
for
yeah.
accompanying you for a week?
Yeah, it's true. Just choose one of these pumpkins as a
Okay.
gift. Whatever, just
Okay.
choose it.
This big one. Thank you.
Arriving at home, Bawang Merah immediately met her mother and happily showed the pumpkin she was carrying. Afraid of Bawang Putih asking for a share, they ordered Carlis to go to the river.
Putih, go to the river to wash the dirty clothes.
Alright, Mom.
After Bawang Putih left, they cut the pumpkin into 2 pieces, but what came out wasn't cold, but venomous animals such as snakes.
Mom,
Wow, it's a big pumpkin! Come on, let's drop it to the ground!
oh, yes.
In the end, they died bit by the snake because of their greed.